Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Relationship Rehab with Favor Jerry. The name Mr. Peter Nwachukwu is definitely familiar to majority of persons right now. But in case you are not familiar with this name, this is the name of the husband of our dear sister of the late Osinachi Nwachukwu, who is a gospel music minister who did a lot of exploits while she was here on earth, but unfortunately she was cut short by her husband called Mr. Peter Nwachukwu. I want to bring to the knowledge of young ladies out there the characteristics of this kind of man. If you look at all the things that was said about him, if you know who a narcissist is, you know that that is the kind of man that he is. The young ladies who are just coming up and definitely who are preparing to go into marital relationships, I want to talk to you on how you can recognize someone like that. We are usually blind with love and all of that, and at the end of the day we don't consider some basic and important things in a person before we go into a marital relationship with, and at the end of the day we get entangled and it's usually difficult to step out. In case you are this kind of person who truly wants to know the person you want to go into a marital relationship with, you want to know him so well before you venture into that relationship with him, this video is for you. If you want to go into a marital relationship that will last, then there's a lot of work to be done before you go down the aisle with the person to say I do, and one of that work is to truly know to the best of your knowledge who that person is. Definitely we cannot completely know a person because most people can kind of hide themselves a great deal, but on the other hand, to a large extent you will definitely know a narcissist. Mr. Peter Nwachukwu kind of men and many out there. Another fact I want to state is that the purpose of courtship is to really know this person that you want to go into marriage with. The level of knowing that person might not be to 100 or to 100%, but to an average percentage of 60-70, you should be able to know the person that you're getting married to and getting into that long relationship with. That part cannot be overemphasized, and the truth is that courtship mustn't lead to marriage. It's a relationship with two persons that are working towards getting married, they are working towards knowing themselves better to see if they can get married, to see if they are fit to get married. Some people think that once you're in courtship, then it's a do or die affair. It's a must that you get married to the person you're in courtship with. Once it gets to a point that you know you can definitely not align with this person in marriage, then you have to withdraw. If those characteristics are that which you can put through with, of course, why not? You go ahead. The very first characteristics of this kind of persons that I'll be telling you about is that they have this entitlement mentality. This kind of, they feel entitled to what you have. You are in a relationship with them, and because you are in a relationship with them, they are entitled to whatsoever it is that you have. And whatsoever it is that you have also belongs to them, and by all means they want to take custody of the things you have. That is one of their identity. That is one way you will know a narcissist, Mr. Peter Nwachukwu kind of person. They feel you owe them a great deal because you're in a relationship with them. They are lazy and irresponsible. They are full of laziness. They don't want to do anything. They are not productive. They are not. You can imagine that this particular man, Mr. Peter Nwachukwu, was idle, have been idle since they got married up until she died. Another thing is that they are people users. Because they are lazy, they kind of look for people they can use for their selfish purpose, probably for business purposes, which people they can make money out of, people they've seen virtue in, virtue that can yield profits, that can definitely financial profits and all of that. So they go for those kind of people just for the aim of using them, not because they necessarily love them. Another attribute of this kind of persons is that they feel threatened by their partner's success. Once you are doing well, they feel threatened, they feel insecure, and because they are egoistic in nature, their ego kind of rises and they want to subdue you, and by all means want to take away your joy, wants to rip you of every form of self-esteem just so that they can feel higher or feel better than you. They try as much as possible to the best of their ability to make you feel low, to make you feel worthless, make you feel like nobody, and just so that they feel important due to their insecurity nature. These people are sadists, so they are joy killers. Anything that makes you feel happy irritates them. Once you're happy, they are irritated by your joy, and therefore they try to pull you down. They try to kill your joy, to make you feel that that particular thing you are joyful about is not necessary, it's not important. Whatever brings you comfort, they don't want it at all. And they do it subtly in a way that you might need extreme sensitivity to understand what is going on. The thing is that those kind of people are full of lies. They come up with numerous lies to just make you believe them, to just make you believe you are loved. They make you believe that they are doing that particular thing they are doing for your own good. They lie to you to make it look like they are being helpful of you by ripping you of all those things and all of that. They bring out the positive aspect of trying to pull you down to make it look like it is for your own good. In the public, these people are all shade of a gentleman. They look so perfect. When it comes up that they can't hide who they are anymore and they display themselves, it sounds so unbelievable that this gentleman can be such a person. These people are very, very selfish. Everything that belongs to you belongs to them, but that which belongs to them can never be yours. They are very self-centered and very, very selfish. Another attribute of these persons is that they will take everything possible just to have you. But once they succeed in having you, they end up becoming who they truly are. Once they feel they've captured your heart and you now belong to them, they take custody of you completely. They don't want to see you with your family and friends. They don't want to see you around anybody. They just want you completely to themselves. I don't know why they do that. Maybe probably so that you don't get to tell people who they truly are, so that they can continue to lord over you or so. I don't really know, but that is one of their attributes. They take charge of you. They don't want you they don't want anybody around you, and they don't want you around anybody. Your family, your friends, forgetting that these people, your family especially, have been in your life even before they stepped into your life. They want to take custody, complete hostage of you. They kind of imprison you, and they do it subtly. Another attribute of this kind of persons is that once they come around, they want to hasten that marriage relationship. They want you to just get married to them as fast as possible. They'll hasten every process. They don't want to go through the due processes of getting married. And once they have you, then the maltreatment begins. So I'm putting this out to kind of let the younger ones know this and be sensitive when they want to make this long-lasting decision of who to go through the journey of life with. I'm not saying once you see one or two of those attributes in a person, then you should abandon the person or put the person aside and go for someone else. You should also weigh the good part of the person. If it's something that you can handle, if it's something that is not life-threatening, and you can truly handle the situation. Of course, nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. We are all working towards perfection. These are the attributes of this Peter Nwachukwu kind of persons. So take note of that, and love yourself enough to put away people that won't add value to your life, but rather drain you, pull you down, and at the end of the day, destroy you. I hope you gain a thing or two from this video. Ensure you like, subscribe if you haven't already, drop a comment, and I'll see you in my next video. Until then, goodbye for now.